Well, yeah. What's up? What's up, hermanos? It is Sunday. How many of y'all are going to the GIE? I was going. I took the time off. The better half took the time off. And you know, that's a big deal. Changing all our patients. So, I don't like the answer I got from them about certain things. So, I'm going on vacation to somewhere else, I think. I don't know. Pretty sure. GIE's this week. It's Sunday. That's why I'm working Sunday. It's for vacation. And then tomorrow I'll be done and I'm heading out just like I would if I was going to GIE. I wanted to go Skag booth bad. There was some big news, I think big news from Hustler that I really want to see now. Hustler has made the biggest, baddest stander out there. Skag, I'm calling you out. You got to match them. Now listen, this is a 38.5 horsepower Kawasaki. There's a 40 horsepower, which is probably a different jet or something. You know, it's not nothing. That ain't what I'm talking about. Hustler come out with one with, I want to say 21cc pumps or something. Or wheel, yeah, pumps. This one's got 12 or something. I forget, don't quote me on that. It has larger than my 52. I forget, I used to know numbers like crazy. It goes 15 miles an hour on a standard. You probably can't stay on it unless you're on a parking lot. But I don't care, I want to go 15 miles an hour. This one goes 9 and something. It's supposed to go 10.5. I just keep meaning to take it when the season's over. I want to take it to Skag dealer and get them to speed it up, even though he's like, well, your other one's probably turned up. And I was like, no, the book says 10.5. 10.5. Just don't go 10.5. It needs adjusted, and I don't want to adjust it. It's under warranty. I shouldn't have to adjust it. So I'm gonna try to take it, and he wanted to see my 52, so I'm gonna contact Skag before I do it to make sure. Did I hit something? Yeah, look here, my turbo baffle's jumped. See it bent up in there? It still cuts fine, so I don't know if you need one of them in there or not. What I know. And also, I like how they put the tire pressure stickers in here. That's another little secret Skag does. Anyway, 40 horsepower, 15 miles an hour with 21 or 22cc pumps. The only reason I didn't even look at Hustlers because their top speeds was like 8 miles an hour, and I was like 8 miles an hour. I don't say you should mow 15 miles an hour, but when you're blowing off parking lots and driving to other lawns and stuff, that would say, who knows how much time a couple miles an hour would save you in production in parts of your life that you will never get back by just going. Now I couldn't be happy with this mower, but now 15 miles an hour, 40 horse, which the horsepower ain't enough variance to care about, but 15. Now it's not going to cut as good as a Skag, I'm sure, but who cares? Well, I do. I just want this about 12 miles an hour. Just need to speed it up some. So I'm going to take it down there and get it at least to 10.5 where it's supposed to be. I don't want to do that. I'm tired of going to dealers. I can't never get a good Skag dealer. I'm going, Cox Tractor is my final hope because they're always so nice to me. But this one come from Pound. This one come from Boone's Creek. They're nice in there. I'm not knocking them people. I just want a dealer that knows things and can get crap done and not just be like Walmart. You go in there and they'll sell you stuff, but not many. See, I don't want to sound like that guy. I'm not ragging on Boone's Creek or Pound, but they'll tell you, well, I ain't the guy to talk to. I'm like, oh, Why can't we have dealers that knows what the F they're talking about? I get it. Nowadays especially, it's hard to get anybody to work. But still, if I take this in here, they should know that a V-Ride 2 goes X miles an hour. They should know when somebody complains about it, they should take it, do the speed on it, fix it, and give it back and say, here you go, sorry. Or just have it because the belt wasn't even. They missed the pulley in the middle, the blade in the middle wasn't even cutting. They put the freaking belt on the wrong side, and I made a video of it. First cut ever with this mower, it wasn't cutting the whole center. Oh, you should hear that video. I've still got it. It's not PG-13. And then I looked at the little mowing deck sequence and I was like, they didn't put the goddamn belt on properly. Then when I picked it up, the parking brake wasn't even on. They don't even know, because they don't have no experience in V-Rides. But they got experience in goddamn belt diagram right there. So I'm looking, I think Cox Tractor and King Sport's gonna be my holy grail. I might take this. Like, I contacted Skag, and man, Skag's on the money, son. And they contacted the dealer for me. But I'm gonna see if, I'm gonna contact Skag again, or my King Sport, and I want to start going. It's worth driving the King Sport literally like a mile that way. But I live on the other side of Johnson City, so it's a to-do, but I think I want them to mess with my stuff. Again, nothing wrong with Boone's Creek, people. If you like it, good. I'm just looking for somebody that's more knowledgeable, that's all. Anyway, here's what I'm running with. I forgot to show y'all this. Echo 2622, Radmax 260, and Husqvarna 525 LST, my favorite trimmer on planet Earth. I just used it here. I'm using the Radmax all the time. All the time. It's got more vibration than the 525 LST, so I keep going to that. And I use this on the first lawn in the morning because it was flooded through there and it had real thick. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put it. And it was like carrying a goddamn bale of freaking hay with me, or rocks. It was so heavy, and the power just ain't. I'm not saying nothing bad about Echo, okay? But the weight of that thing compared to either one of those with the power ratio, you cannot beat these two trimmers. I don't care which. I think Husqvarna owns both of them, but that thing is heavy. And you're gonna say, yes, I'm strong. Trust me, I'm strong enough, but I don't want to carry around something I don't have to. Well, you want to just carry around the extra weight? It's like my fat belly. You think I like carrying it around too? No. So why do I want to carry a big fat belly trimmer? It is what it is. It's a great trimmer. As you can see, it's still lasting. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It has not done nothing except do a good job. It's just the weight dynamics just ain't. Anyway, I might take you on my vacation. We got some plans, but anyway, 40 horsepower Hustler Stander, 15 miles an hour. It's going to be at the GIE, and I ain't going to be able to see it. Also, there's rumors that Redmax is increasing their backpack blower. Maybe they is, maybe they isn't, I don't know. I know that Echo copied it. That looks just like an Echo, a 9010. Everybody brags about Echo 9010, and it looks just like a goddamn Husqvarna Redmax. I mean, they copied it to the freaking T, didn't they? Does Husqvarna make it for them? I mean, look at that. And now everybody from Echo's like, oh, you need Redmax ain't no good, you know, it's fun because you're less powerful. Echo had a 770 for over 4 years when Husqvarna and Redmax was dominating. Where was you fanboys at then? That's right, you didn't say a word. All of a sudden, he got a little bit more power, and all these little fanboys coming out. I can't stand a fanboy. So I bet you Redmax and Husqvarna's gonna up the game on them. We're gonna eventually have like 500cc backpack. No, they'll all be illegal by the end. That's a whole nother topic from the news. But I got a bunch of little things from what's going to be at GIE, and I'm very excited, and I'm going to get mad not going. Well, I'm already mad that I ain't going, but I think I ain't going. But we're gonna stay longer on this vacation than we would in Louisville. Louisville's awesome. If y'all ain't never been, y'all need to go. GIE's awesome, but I ain't, you know, doing that inside a building with 20-some thousand people in it. No, sir. But anyway, that's what I'm running with. You see the Husqvarna pole saw? And the reason I'm not in my Ram, it's fixed. But I have to put 300 miles on the transmission, they said, for me to start driving it again. I mean, pulling a trailer. That's right, 300 miles to break in. What happened is the torque converter in the truck failed from heat. Of course, I drive mountains like this, and it's a half-ton truck. It's not a 3/4 ton. I pull way. I mean, the Hemi pulls this thing better than this one will ever pull it. That Hemi acts like this thing ain't even behind it. However, going up and down in this mountain life, and my foot ain't the best. And when I pull out at a red light, I'm almost trying to race people just because I can. So the torque converter, here's what the transmission shop said, failed. Metal shards went into the transmission, and it didn't destroy it, it just ruined it. You know, it didn't come apart. I drove it to the shop. First day I heard something go, I took it the next day. I don't play. And it was like, I think if you're ever wondering, for a Ram transmission to rebuild, total rebuild was 30 with tax, 30 right at 3,600. I think it was 3,200, 9.74% tax here in Tennessee. Well, I'm in Virginia right now, in Tennessee, so it's 300 tax. It's like, I paid $3,500 and some to have it rebuilt. And they told me to drive it 300 miles without doing anything hard on it to break it in, and that is why I'm still not in my red truck. I got it back Friday, 2 days ago. I haven't even drove it because now it's time to go on vacation, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get back, put miles on it, park Black Beauty here because I'm gonna trade him in. I've been looking forever for a truck, but yeah, that's what happened, torque converter. So here, let me give you some advice before I get off here. I think that could have been prevented because, like I told them, I have never changed the transmission fluid. I don't want to hear you say, but they say not to do it or to slip. No, don't shut your mouth. If it's got 150,000 on it and you never done it, and those metal shavings is in there keeping it running, maybe. He said every 40 to 50,000 or once a year if you tow a lot. So I don't want to wait 40,000. I drive about half that a year, about 20 some, 20, almost 20. So, you know, it just depends, who knows. And I only tow with that truck. So I think I want it changed every year or every other year. So listen to me now, listen to me and listen to me now. Change the transmission fluid. There's also a thing called a rear end back here. There is gear oil in it. I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You can do it at home, or one of them Valvoline shops will do it. There's a lot of tension on the rear end of a truck pulling a load. Keep an eye on your drive shaft, the universal joints. From the powertrain to the transmission to the rear end, y'all should take care of. Change that fluid, change that gear oil, and make sure your brakes work. I heard somebody on YouTube ain't got their trailer hooked up, and they pull the biggest goddamn trailer I've ever seen to pull a bunch of stupid mowers that you don't even need working solo. I got a smaller trailer because I'm solo, and it's more than enough. That's 3,500 pound axles, two of them. That's 7,000 pounds. Together, those are about 2,000 pounds. Yes, 2,000 pounds right there, a little over. 7,000 pound axles, total 3,500 a piece. It ain't even half of the load. So what you talking about? You don't be putting 5,000 plus pound axles on a goddamn lawn mowing trailer. If you need to haul equipment, get another freaking trailer. You're just wasting fuel, man. Wearing your transmission out, wearing your rear end out, wasting gas, wearing your engine out. There's a lot of people around here does that. They'll have a goddamn, it's like I call it the lawn care parade. If y'all ever heard me talk about that, they just want to have the big old truck and trailer and show off like, I'm successful. If you need to do stuff like that, you ain't successful. You're just a chump. Man, I'm getting a little mean, but I wanted to go to GIE. I want to see some new Skag stuff. I want a Skag walk behind blower, and I want Skag to make a freaking caddy for it to put it on the front of that V-Ride. That would look so good. I have a welder. I can make one. I don't want to make one. I'd like to just buy one that's real nice. It just easily goes on and off and stuff. Why can't we have that? And why can't Skag make trimmer racks? Skag trimmer racks. Although, Skag, you better speed up these V-Rides, because I am going to be buying more mowers in the future. Not that my business matters, because I'm one guy. But if you ain't going 15 miles an hour in my next V-Ride purchase, I'm going to have a hustler right there. Right? I don't trade in mowers. I'm going to keep all of them. And I'm going to expand and grow and hire people. But, yeah, there's going to be a hustler on here. And I love Skag. I'm like, but 15 miles an hour, y'all can say I'm stupid all you want. Y'all want what y'all want. I want what I want. And I know how much time I have saved by driving and blowing. So the faster, you probably can't. I mean, it'd be hard to go 15 miles an hour on pavement. You know, you. Anyway, I got to clean myself off. That's all I wanted to say. God, 16 minutes it took me long to say. I just wanted to make a quick video, and again, I won't quit talking. I'm gonna try to upload this tonight, which is Sunday. GIE's coming. I hope y'all have a blast, whoever that goes. I will go next year if all these mandate craps is gone. I'll be there next year. Peace and chicken grease.